Two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles, and it's coming up next.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love, the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go at the link. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a sil set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
26-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. And it's picked off, but, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading them out to man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks, even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years. 9 times to the Pro Bowl as well. Put a supporting cast around him, give him a run game and a defense, and Russell Wilson still knows very well how to play this game.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a...
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Eagles get to it! Into the red zone. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown! The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Steelers offense headed out. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. After the pick, here's Wilson. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Here's 2nd and 2. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Josh Sweat making the stop. It's Warren on 3rd down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Warren's got it, complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd and 3. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Now trying to run it with Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Trying to work quickly now. 4th down, Wilson throwing. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up now. Gets this one to Harris. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Steelers 1st down. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to devise a scheme to get it to him, and they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd. And they have to be thinking points here. Russ is cooking again. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Sticking in the air with Wilson. He has the 1st over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Wilson moving fast here. 1st and goal, Warren. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Warren has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Looking for it with Warren. And he gets in, touchdown! The Steelers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
15 at the 22-yard line.
Finds a man right side. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle. 3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So no return on that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. On and quick, and they bring him down. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout.
It's now 3rd down and
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. Good gain out past the 30. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught, he found some space. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. This throw is cut. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Hurts. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, It really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Steelers taking over on offense with halftime rapidly approaching. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
He's trying to go deep again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He's loaded another one up. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down. Back to throw it. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they take him down right along the 30. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the left hash, this is from 47. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that makes this a 3-score game. We're at halftime here in Philadelphia. Understood. Some people would rather get right back to the field to play. And so we will as we advance to the start of the 2nd half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Avonte Maddox up for that tackle. From the 31. Throw complete to Warren. He picks up 15 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down, here's Russ. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Everybody rushing back to the line. Wilson to throw again. It's caught, Warren. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Once more, it's Wilson. Taken in by Harris. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. It's Pickens on the slant. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
14.
First down from the red zone. This one's caught. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10.
Steelers 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. As his tuck fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. Steelers have it, headed the other way. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. First down throwing for Hurts. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead. Elliott all set for the kickoff. Cordero Patterson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. George Pickens, the intended target. So 2nd down coming up. Russ now from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Wilson with it on first. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He lofts it deep left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's looking deep once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's not quite... 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Great, set.
They go to Barkley again. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play.
No touchdown.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Looking for George Pickens that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he goes out of bounds, just short of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Wilson now from the gun. That throw finds Pickens. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Warren's got it, complete. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Russ is cooking again. Hits his running back. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down throw from Wilson. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Steelers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. Warren takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5. Throwing is Wilson. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. George Pickens the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. And he takes this down to around the 39 before he stopped. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Kid, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script. Not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing now. Throwing deep for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Warren. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.